Hello. So today I'm going to Tallinn. This is the last time I don't know that the last time in my life, but definitely I spent a lot of time in Tallinn, and this is because my boyfriend works there. So today I'm going to visit him, and on the end of the month he's coming to Poland for permanent, and yeah. The plan was that he will work until the September, so that's why I was buying tickets like in May, and I was planning 1 month ahead, and that was like surprised a bit that he's working shorter, but I have tickets, so I'm going. Yes, I paid. I don't have any insurance, so if I will not go, I will lose this money, and in this case we can see each other 1 week now, and after 1.5 week he's coming to me. So that's amazing, but it's very stressful for me a bit because very stressful a bit, yeah. It's just that usually I was going to Kraków one day before because I wanted to be sure that I will reach for the fly, and now I have like 450 kilometers, and I have one change and I have 6 minutes to do it, and the trains in Poland are not precise, and even now it's no winter and it's good weather, so sometimes or very often there are delay. They never are too early, but usually there are delays. So have this in your mind if you going to Poland, that if you're going to plan your trip, plan on the way that you will have enough time to switch the trains, or the best if you will take the directed train, is it possible. Usually if you're traveling between like big cities, so of course it's the direct line, but here I'm starting always from the small village, so I have to like drive 20 kilometers to the city, and yeah, still I'm happy that I have some connections and I can go out from this place. So the train is coming, so cross fingers and you will see my journey and what kind of the trains we have in Poland, because I saw on the YouTube that this is very interesting for world citizenship, how it's in Poland, and is it that terrible or that old like people saying, or it's better. So let's take the journey.
Opóźniony pociąg osobowy do stacji Radwicz przez stację Reliance Śląskie o 22:00 przy peronie pierwszym. Prosimy zachować ostrożność i nie zbliżać się do krawędzi peronu.
So, like I was saying,
Pociąg osobowy przyspieszył.
my train was delayed 15 minutes, so I didn't reach for a next one.
Stacja Śląska, Reliance, Polezyła.
Fucking shit.
Odjedzie z domu Królego przy peronie czwartym.
So now I don't know that I will reach for that fly. So in this case, if it's something delay and you bought already ticket, so you have to go to this company where you're supposed to travel and switch the ticket, because the most of the trains in Poland which traveling between the districts, you have to have seats in the train. So I'm queuing now. So I have like 45 minutes. I'm in Wrocław station. I can show you also outside I had just some break to send my ticket to the company that maybe they will refund, and I bought new one. So yeah, 1 hour is enough. So I bought the water and some food. So now I'm going outside to show you how the building looks like. Maybe you were in the Wrocław or you're going to be, so you will know something about this place here. I was living in Wrocław 5 years. I was studying here, so I feeling like at home because during 5 years I was changing the places like 13 times. So I was living in different districts like 13 times, so it was very intensive year, and it was not that I wanted to move. Sometimes it was very like necessary to go to another apartment because of the people who I was living with, students who was partying a lot, and I was also a student, but yeah, I didn't party on this way, so yeah. Yeah, so it's a bit cloudy today, but when you're going out from the railway station, which main entry is here, so here you have trams, and it's like very good connection with the rest of the city. And the best, if you have the application, if you're going to Wrocław or general to Poland, the application's name is Jak dojadę. This is application in the cities, and this is like all of the communication, and you're just placing the start and ending point, and that will search the how you will get there. So that's very useful application in Poland, in the Polish cities. Yeah, it was raining, it was cloudy, and now will be like whole week like that general. Yes, 5 years in this city, so that was like party every day. Before and after, I never partied that much like in the city, and that was quite long time ago because it was when I moved here. It was like 17 years ago, so that was different time. People was earning much less than earning now, and everything was also much cheaper. And I could rent out the room for 300 zloty or 500 zloty in the better apartment, so that was very cheap. And now it's like 1,500 up to 2,000, maybe not for the room but for the like this single studio. So that's the difference, but also Polish people earning more. And the prices raised up after when the Ukrainian-Russian war started, because here it's the most of Ukrainian people in the Poland. So the prices went up because it was a lot of people who want to rent out the apartment, so everyone have to pay for this war, even like for the renting stuff. Yes. And when I was living here and I was working here and I was studying here, so it was like every day was party to the 6, 7 the next day. And yeah, this city was like full of young students who was actually like enjoying the life, and always was balance between studying and partying, and it was a lot of discounts for students. And you could also buy the one ticket for like some clubs. So for example, you could buy one ticket, and during the night you could visit like 10 clubs, and you didn't have to pay for entry. because when I was living here, you always have to pay for entry, and it was not much, but it was like 5-10 zloty. But you know, that was like 1-2 beers, and in the better clubs was like 20 zloty, and the ladies had for free, just the men have to pay usually. And it was funny because not long time ago I met my friend, and she's living now in UK, and we was like planning to go for a party together since years, and in the last month or 2 months ago we finally met, and we came here to the Wrocław because we had like our spots where we like to dance and like go for parties and you know, during the drinks. And we came here, and it was like a bit before 10 p.m. and we went to the room, we checked in, and we went out. And then we just, you know, it was very nice weather, very warm, so we went to the shop to buy the alcohol and just hang out in the park, because in this city are very, like kind of nice parks. So we went to the first shop, and we was shocked because we got the information that after 10 p.m. nobody will sell alcohol for us because it's forbidden. And we was in shock that in Poland it's these rules, and she's not living in Poland. I recently moved here, but you know, I never, on my village we don't have even shops which are open like to midnight or whatever. So so we was going from shop to another shop, and nobody wanna sell alcohol. And we just got like information from some young people that actually we can like contact with the like smugglers, that I don't know that's correct way, that you know, you buying alcohol like this is like during the prohibition, that you have to contact with someone and this person will sell you alcohol for double price. So we was like give up, and we went for the clubbing, and they came that, you know, the most of the clubs are closed permanent, like the main centrum of the city where was the most of the clubs, they are like closed, or like it's different business or whatever. And of course some of the clubs was open, but it was like this go-go dance mostly, or like very very strange places which they had like very bad reviews, that the people fighting there and like this stuff. And it was terrible. And you know, after we went to the bar, and we was speaking with the bartender, and he was saying actually that because of Gen Z who is studying now, and Gen Z, this is first generation who not spending money for clubbing, for alcohol, for drugs. So like most of the clubs in this city just bankrupt. And yeah, and the party usually just Friday, Saturday, and it's not like was before that, it's every day. So we found some like one, and we was a few hours, and we went to sleep, and we had like this amazing experience after so many years to trying to meet and go for party together. So yeah, but you know, 17 years, it's a lot of time, and seriously Poland changed a lot. And also I'm not living here like 11-12 years, because it's like I was in UK but just few months, and after I went to Norway for 11 years. So for me everything is like sometimes it's surprising. Like for example, the lady now on the railway station, she asked me who is buying the ticket with change, where it's just 6 minutes change. And for me this is, if I have 6 minutes change, so I have so much time to go out from the train and find the next one, is because how much time I need for walk from one to another train. So for me this is 6 minutes, this is a lot of time. And she's like she's looking for me like for someone who's stupid, because I think that 6 minutes is enough, and looks like it's not enough. So but you know, so why they making this schedule? Why they lying to the people? And I really don't like it. Okay, I'm going inside because it's quite cold.
Pociąg osobowy do stacji Wrocław przez stację Reliance jedzie na bok 3 km. Prosimy zachować ostrożność i
Sí, sí, pues bueno, porque creo que si no, por lo que sea, no reservamos, pues hay que ir en clase.
Sí, nosotros aquí.
En clase polizón, digamos.
Ya, que no se fuera estrecho, claro, tío. Yo interpreto, tío.
So that was crazy. The second train also was delayed 21 minutes, so I didn't reach for third train. But I'm here. I took a taxi, so everything is fine. I'm very happy. I have 20 minutes to fly. This is like a miracle. And this is not the first situation like in Poland that you cannot trust the railway station. Yes, so after this very interesting travel in Poland, I'm finally here. So here I will spend 6 more days. And the hotel is very interesting because it looks like from the 1980s movies. So it's like, actually it's very cool and like it's very nice, and it was cheap, so it's like behind the city, behind the Tallinn. So for 7 nights, we paid 190 euro, and you know it's clean, but it's old. But the most important is that it's clean and it's no humid and it's no like anything bad. Which actually we was laughing yesterday that this is like very similar to Asia vibe, but here it's not hurting our bodies because was like this mold everywhere and humid, and here it's fine. Thank you for watching and talk later.